those recordings, and I play him because the fullness of that voice. He's just a great band. We appreciate him coming to be with us. We appreciate you. Yeah, would you please set up there? Would you please go ahead and set up? These guys, you have to have a plan for everything that you do for them. It has to be specified. There's now a floor layout that exists in the back. It tells you where each mic goes. There's a flow sheet that shows where they're supposed to walk each time, where they're supposed to stand with each thing. So everything's precisely done. This lady was telling
you know what, though? I never did see a place where it showed you on stage with us. What?
That's because I disappear. I'm a blink. I'm a blink and then I'm gone. It was, who knows, he's visiting back there. He's visiting. I was telling him backstage something that's really awesome, and something you should probably consider this great nation of ours, that anybody in our nation can be president, even a lawyer, a doctor, anybody, or a mechanic can be president if they can stand the pay cut.
He doesn't have any overhead. What kind of malpractice does he? He doesn't have to pay malpractice, though.
He probably should, though. We kind of missed y'all.
We kind of lost y'all.
We kind of missed y'all on that one, didn't we? Oh, well. I always thought it was funny. A woman was driving with her mother, taking her mother shopping. How many of you are mothers? Hold up your hand. How many of you have daughters that take you shopping? You do. Well, this particular daughter her mother was kind of getting on her each time they were out on the freeway, buzzing along, and her mother was getting on her each time she was going over the speed limit. Her mother was getting on her and telling her to slow down. Until that went on until finally a patrolman stopped her for speeding, pulled her over, and wrote her a ticket, and made the young lady very, very mad. She told her mother, says, he could have just as easily have given me a warning. And her mother says, daughter, says, I gave you 3 warnings. He gave you the ticket. So you should listen to Mama. She probably knows what's going on. Well, it's been a couple of weeks since we was together with these guys. They rolled in. It took them 2.5 hours to level up their motorhome over there, and it was quite an expert to see it.
Kind of like Keystone Cops.
It was undoubtedly the work of engineers. I could see that there wasn't engineers on that job as they leveled that up. But it's always great. They got one of the greatest songs that they probably won't sing till tonight, called "The In Crowd." I want you to be ready for that because it's the finest song I've ever heard in my life. So I want you to hear that. And they're ready to go. So they are what we call, they're Wall Street, smart and Main Street friendly from St. Louis, Missouri. Make welcome Main Street. Thank you.
tractor with the mules we sold. Riding with him on the seat, I felt like a king. He told me stories of his life, and sometimes we would sing. I plowed fields for a living on my tractor made by John. From dawn to dusk we labored in times that all are gone. Just fill her and fix her out under the big old tree. To this day I still miss her, that old dear is dear to me. Big John when I was only 9, just a little small but sitting tall on a farm in Carolina. And Daddy left us all alone to work the Lord's fields the same. And you know he's got a lot of help from those of us who pray. I plow fields for a living on my tractor made by John. From dawn to dusk we labor in times that all are gone. Just fill her and fix her out under the big old tree. To this day I still miss her, that old dear is dear to me.
Thank you so much. We are Main Street. I think everybody ought to be wearing a sweater on stage today, shouldn't they? Usually Saturday afternoons we kind of dress up just kind of casual, but I think maybe a suit would have felt good today. Here we are. Let's see here. Let me introduce everybody over here. Starting over here in the far left, playing a mandolin, he's a fellow who's an OB-GYN. That's a doctor, for all you guys don't know what that is. And he's a female. Is that a female doctor? No, he's a male female doctor, right? As we usually tell everybody is that he plays...
But frankly, most models, you can't tell one from the other. We think it's a character issue.